God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's King T420 SEC back with another smoking reaction. And this reaction, gang, we just gonna call this one Single Parent Homes Fail Kids. Yeah, I hate it, got that title, but it need to be talked about because the things that's going on in our community right now are very fucking sad. And we need to get this shit under control. We, as in black people, as a whole, as in a culture, black culture, as a black community, as a whole, we need to change this shit. So, again, this video is going to be called Single Parent Homes Fail Kids. So, let's jump right off into it. We all remember this video here, right?
What? Shamar, look at that! Shamar!
Right.
Shamar,
Cool. Not gonna play that video. I just wanted to make sure we all remember that video and all the little kids that was in that video and everything that happened in that video, right? Yeah, that's not the video that we playing. Yeah.
This is a PSA. Period.
I gotta change up for y'all. I do. Y'all know how I do. Let's see what it say. Attention, gentle parents and parents that allow their children to run amok. Let's hear what she got to say. Right. I just want to play that first clip to reiterate. Excuse me. To reiterate that single parent homes fail kids. So let's jump right off into it.
This is a PSA to all the gentle parenting children. Y'all children need their ass beat. Point blank, period. Okay? A lot of y'all want to gentle parent y'all children because you ain't healed from your past trauma. And what you're doing is causing trauma on everybody else because y'all children is buck wild. I had the pleasure of taking my niece to Urban Air this past weekend. Unbeknownst to me, it's a little black girl. I swear she looked like that little girl that was in Walmart going ham. There is a difference between children who have disabilities and children who just need a good rod, okay? The Bible tells us, spare the rod, spoil the child.
I see no lies there. It absolutely does. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Y'all better get hip. You can't keep spoiling y'all kids. The more spoiled rotten they are, spoiled rotten. It's the reason why it's called spoiled rotten. Continue.
The rod is not to beat your child. The rod is to guide your child. Back in biblical times, the rod was used to keep the sheep from going astray. The Bible tells us that God disciplines us because he loves us. So if you don't discipline your child, you don't love your child, okay? This little girl had to be every bit of about 9 or 10 years old, cussing everybody out. Refused to let anybody go down the slide and start hitting kids. So when she hit Yuri, me and her had to have a little conversation. So I get up and I see her. I see the little girl going off on a lady who was asking her where her mother is. She said, B, don't worry about where my MF and mama is. Where's your mama? What? So I say to the little girl, I said, sweetheart, you know what? You are so beautiful. I said, I like that bow you got in your hair because I got away with bad churn, okay? I said, I really like your outfit too. Do you cheer? Do you do gymnastics? She just looking at me up and down. I said, sweetheart, move over a little bit so these kids can go down because they trying to get down the stairs. She went to turn around. I said, if you lift your hand and you hit her, honey, it's going to be a problem.
The whole fact of the matter that she had to go up there, address the situation, and then reinforce her addressing the situation a second time is wild fucking work. This shit is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
She turns around, she sees Yuri and starts laughing. Yuri and the rest of the kids continue to go down the stairs. I turned around, this little girl said, you effing B, don't ever come over here talking to me. I know I'm pretty and I'll whoop yo by the time
A 9 or 10-year-old little girl called her a effing B. It's ridiculous. It has gotten too far past letting your kids do what they want to do. This is ridiculous. I'm tired of this. We got to do this. This stuff need to cease.
I turned around before she can get the asset word out of her mouth, I just looked at her in her face. She drops her head. We go to another section because, see, my PTSD, I was raised by the community, okay? Grandmama them, auntie them, godmama them. They ain't play none of that. We go all the way upstairs, away from where she is. Do you know this little girl followed us up the stairs? And she said, I know you heard what I said. And when I turned around, she flipped me the bird.
I'm not sure if this story is real or if this story is fake. But number one, where's the little girl parents? That's number one. But number two, the gall, the nerve of the little girl. She followed a grown lady. What is wrong with y'all kids following behind grown people? Like, see, this, you know what? Spare the rod, spoil the child. And then when shit get to happening and y'all be like, well, what's going on? You spared the ride and you spoiled your child. So now you're going to deal with the consequences. Let's continue.
Now, we end up leaving this establishment because orange is not a color that looks good on me. And I'm not about to sit here and play with nobody's turn because I don't play with my own, okay? Y'all need to start disciplining y'all children. If you do not discipline your children, you are setting them up for failure, because if you don't discipline them, the state gonna get a hold of them, or the jailhouse, or the parole officer. And then when they discipline them, you're gonna be wanting to send out a GoFundMe, okay? When I see these teachers going at it with these kids, these teachers are literally being paid pennies on the dollars, okay? The administration don't support them, okay? The children is disrespectful as hell. The parents ain't supporting them. The parents are the problem. The parents are the absolute problem.
And I wholeheartedly agree. I've been saying it. You can't get mad at the kids for what they was taught. Can't be mad at the kids for how they're raised. You can't be mad at the kids for what they're soaking up at home, what they're seeing from the people that are raising them. Let's continue.
If your child is going upside your head, what make you think they're not going upside them teachers' head? Then when them teachers don't play that and get with them, y'all want to say, well, oh my gosh, the teacher is an adult. He or she shouldn't have did that. Yes, they should have. When you teach your children emotional intelligence, they can handle any obstacle without behaving in an inappropriate way. When you don't teach your children emotional intelligence and you do not discipline your children, you are creating a monster.
Like she said, a monster, a little demon. Y'all releasing y'all little demon seeds out here because y'all was too irresponsible to become responsible parents yourself. Even though you probably came from an irresponsible home yourself. So you seen what irresponsibility looked like in a parent, and you still chose to be just as irresponsible. It's ridiculous. This is wild work. This really is wild work out here. Something need to be done.
That society is not going to deal with. When I tell you these children is around here running amok, I'm talking about, baby, they could put cuss words together better than you could bake a pie, okay? And in the meantime, they fail in every grade.
And she not telling those stories. This lady not lying on us. She is not lying. Right now, everything that she said so far is the truth. And that's sad. It's wild work and ridiculous. And again, single parent homes fail kids. Let's go with it.
Every class, but they walking around in brand new Jordans, and they can't even spell the joke in Jordans. In the meantime, I'm gonna teach Yuri Jujit and Sue, so the next time somebody try to hit her going down the slide, she can take Quan and dough their ass right on down out that door, okay? Because ain't nobody gonna put up with that. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's sad because if you do not discipline your child, guide them, teach them how to be obedient, teach them how to be respectful, what makes you think they are going to succeed in life in any area? Because
in any area, literally, they're not going to succeed nowhere. They're going to be a complete and total failure because you didn't teach them how to do anything except for you can do what you want. We shall continue.
they're not. You can't hold down no job cussing everybody out, okay? Listen, y'all churn is bad. Y'all churn is absolutely bad. And they're not only causing a ruckus for the teacher when they misbehaving in the classroom, they're causing a ruckus for everybody else. If you pay attention to all this bullying that's going around, you got children on buses being suffocated, being SA'd. All this is going on. It's not just the school, it's the parents. You know your child got problems. There's therapy, there's medication, there's psychiatrists and psychologists. One can diagnose and one can prescribe. Get y'all children some help, okay? Don't let your child suffer out there, because your child is going to think that it's okay to act this way anywhere and at any time and place. And see, they're going to run up on the wrong person one day, and they're going to be taught a lesson that they're not ready for. It's bad enough these teachers are leaving their profession because they can't get no help from the parents and they can't get no help from the school. These kids is cussing these teachers out every single day. I don't go to work to be cussed out. I'm not a teacher. I couldn't imagine a child, okay, cussing me out and telling me what she or he is not going to do. You going to sit down. We need to go back to the days when your grandmama, auntie, cousin, them used to come up to the school with their chonkless rollers in their hair and they robe on, and they would get with you to make sure that you wasn't misbehaving in school. I miss those days. We are headed for absolute disaster when it comes to education in America, okay? You can't do this over in China, okay? You can't do this over in no other country. These children here are not our future because they have no discipline. They have no guidance. They don't know obedience. They don't know respect, and they can't read or write. They can't do none of that, but they fresh to death. What sense does that make? And if you can't deal with your child at home, don't send them to school thinking that the school could deal with them. Get that baby some help, and you go get some yourself. Parenting classes are free.
So, like she said, if you can't deal with your kid, what make you think somebody else supposed to be able to deal with your kid? Like, y'all send y'all kids to these schools and in hopes of the teachers being like, yo, I can see you come from a home where it's not that much, people don't have that much time to give you. They don't have that much time to offer you, emotional support and shit like that. Do you know how many kids is in the class with these teachers? They don't have time to do that for each individual child. They can't do that for every kid in their class. But a lot of y'all feel like they are supposed to do that because why? It's your kid. So imagine if all of y'all feel like that, raise your own kids, teach your own kids, even though they're at school. You have to discipline your kid. Again, spoil the rod, spare the child, spare the rod, spoil the child. It's in the Bible. You got to just go and look up these stories. I don't lie to y'all about nothing. Let's just rock out and see what she's talking about.
So I took my kids yesterday to the trampoline park, and there is a section.
Why are so many parents allowing this? She took her kids to the trampoline park. Let's hear.
In there that's only for toddlers up to age 6. However, there were a bunch of 10, 12-year-old girls and boys that were just running all up the thing, throwing blocks, even though there's a big sign that says no throwing the block. Literally, moms are shielding their toddlers from all the stuff flying everywhere. Nobody feels safe there. They're running around super fast, no kind of insight on, oh, there's little kids here, let me not run over them, screaming at the top of their lungs all the way across the trampoline park. And I can't help but think, where are these kids' parents? Do they not care that they're breaking the rules very obviously, and it's very obviously upsetting all the other parents?
They do not. And yeah, this is part of the problem. They do not care about no one else around them, only them. As long as they're content and their child is not bothering them, they're okay. Forget that he or she is bothering you. Forget he or she is tearing up the establishment. Forget he or she is breaking all the rules. As long as he or she's not bothering the parent, then everything is fine in the parent's eyes. This is the problem. This is why this is ridiculous and it's wild work and things need to be done.
And the little kids and the workers at the trampoline park are yelling again and again and again, if you are older than 6, please get away from the They don't care. They're not listening. The kids don't care. The parents don't care. What is going on with the world?
What is going on with the world? The kids don't care. The parents don't care. The kids don't care because the parents don't care. Aren't y'all realizing that yet? If the parent don't care about the kid, what do the kid got to look forward to? He don't got nothing to care about in the whole world.
Oh, you
If
can
the
run around.
parent don't care, why would the kid care about anything? I'm just being honest. Single parent homes fail kids. I'm just being honest. Let's see what we got here. Those parents who let their kids who do whatever they want at restaurants and make it everyone else's problem. Okay, let's see what this is about. See what we got here.
Oh, you can run around, honey. That's fine. Yeah, say hi to people. Ooh, I love handprint art on the windows. Okay, I'll help you. Oh, you're gonna draw it on the table now? Oh my gosh, you're so artistic. Oh, it's a food fight. Okay, no, get dad. What? They're being kids. Oh yeah, no, he climbs on things all the time. It's totally fine. I mean, if he falls, you can just clean it up. Hi, my kid's really curious about the kitchen. Do you mind showing him around? Can my kid get a new kid menu? He broke all the crayons and they're under the seats. He needs some new ones. Did you slip and fall because you spilled some water? Okay, excuse me, this place is not safe for kids. Oh, you know this song. Come on, sing as loud as you want. People would love to hear your voice. Oh, no, honey. Don't worry about cleaning it up. There are people for that.
And this is how the parents act. Like, they be so entitled. And you be looking at them like, you do know, like, these people can call the police on you. They can call CPS on you on how you raising your kid right now at this restaurant. They can do it. They can do it. Most of the restaurants don't do that because they don't be wanting problems with the people that come into their restaurants. But you guys be allowing people to see these things, video record y'all, and show the world like, yo, this is what somebody's kid did today. And people come on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, all that, all day with stories, with stories like this. And who's the problem? You cannot blame a child if they're not being tended to and cared for and raised and properly guided into what's right and what's wrong, morals, values, things of that nature, of that sort. Like, what is a kid supposed to do if they being raised to be whatever they want to be? And you can do whatever you want to do. No one can tell you differently and none of that stuff. Raising a teenager is cool. Here's a list of things that my daughter is allowed to do. Cool, let's see.
Okay, first let me say, raising a teenager is cool as fuck, okay?
That all in itself is a red flag, but I'm going to let her continue.
The other day, I hugged my daughter and I told her, I truly do enjoy being your mama. Now, that's something I tell my daughter all the time, simply because I can honestly say I have enjoyed every stage of mamahood. And I feel like every stage of mamahood has been so rewarding, but the teenage shit is different and it is so dope. So, I made a list of all of the things my daughter is allowed to do, and I'm gonna share the list with y'all. Now, this list is just a little bit of a glimpse into how I decide to parent my teenage daughter, but please keep in mind, this list is what works for me, my daughter, and our household.
Trust and believe you me. We would definitely keep in mind that this is what works for you, your daughter, and your household. We will continue.
Okay, now, number one on my list. She is allowed to come home at any time, meaning she does not have a curfew. So I'm not one of those mamas that's like really.
Red flag number 2. Need I say that? Red flag number 2 immediately. What do you mean your daughter don't got a curfew? What type of, what are you saying? She's a little girl. Do you hear yourself? She's a little girl. I'm gonna continue though. See, she sounds like she one of them parents who allows her child to be an adult and do adult things even though she's still a child. But we're gonna continue.
Pressed, like, oh, you have to come home at 9:45, 10 p.m. Or I'm not one of those mamas that's like, oh, you missed your curfew, which was 9 p.m. 10 p.m. So wherever you at, stay there. I feel like that's both harsh and dangerous. I also feel like my home is my daughter's home, and that's her safe space. You know what I'm saying? It's her home too. She needs to feel comfortable. So it's like wherever you're at, if you feel like you need to come home for whatever reason, baby, come home. This past weekend, she came home at 12:45. I'm not tripping.
All right, so red flag number 3. She said, baby, if you feel like you need to come home, then come home. But on the flip side of that, if she don't feel like she need to come home, then she don't have to. I'm trying to understand. But I'm gonna let you continue. We're gonna let you continue. This lady herself is a red flag. I'm starting to get 3 or 4 vibes, to be honest. But we'll continue.
And come home. She does not have a curfew. Number 2 on my list, she's allowed to wear her nails any way she wants. She's allowed to get any color, any design, any length.
Lady, what type of parent are you? You are not your child's friend. You are supposed to be her parent. She doesn't get to make those decisions as a child. I am sorry. But this is why we need stricter laws on the parents. When the kids get fucked up or do some fucked up shit, this is why we need to do some shit with the parents. It's shit fucking ridiculous. It's wild work. The way they allow these kids to do whatever they want to do and act how they want to act. She's a child. Jesus Christ. We're just going to continue.
Any shape. So when it comes to me getting my nails done, I'm very expressive. My nails are long, they're creative, and I feel like I can't be expressive and creative then turn around and have all these restrictions on my daughter. I feel like that's not fair.
What is fair for a child? First of all, let's get it an understanding. You're an adult. You're a whole grown adult with a child. And she's a child. She's still in school. She's still learning about books and things that come in books in school. You're a whole adult. What do you mean fair? What's supposed to be fair for a child? I'm confused. You losing me.
So she's allowed to get her nails any way she wants. Number 3 on my list, she's allowed to get any piercing she wants. It is her body. It is her choice.
You just are a poster board for a bad parent. This is a poster board for a bad parent. Especially for her to be a woman raising a little girl. This is ridiculous. It's wild work. And it's sad because to see it, and she really passionate about how she feel, like she thinks she's right. This is wild work, man. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
So when she was a baby, I pierced her ears at 3 months old for the very first time. So she got her first piercing. Then when she turned 13, she got her nose pierced. And then last summer, we were on vacation in Europe and she got her second piercing. And then she just recently got her flat pierced. Now she finna get the third piercing. Then on this ear, she gonna get the conch. I think that's what it's called. She gonna get the conch pierced. So she's allowed to get any piercing. It is her body, it's her choice. Number 4 on my list, she's allowed.
Her body, her choice, right? Pregnant at 16, her body, her choice. Single parent homes fail kids. Let's continue.
To wear anything she wants. This gets.
She's a child. Why do you keep saying she could wear whatever she wants? She could do whatever she wants. Why do you keep saying stuff like that? She is a child. No, she cannot. You are a very ignorant woman. And, oh, Jesus Christ. This is why some people shouldn't have kids. This is the reason why. Some people just shouldn't have kids. And I'm sorry to say it. Like, God bless her and her child. I hope they're okay. But thinking like this, who knows what's really happening to her child? Like, what are we saying here? Let's continue.
gets a little tricky because she is a young woman and her body is developing and growing. So I do encourage her to wear whatever she wants. But I also teach her to be mindful of the motherfucking sick perverts in the world.
Prevention is better than cure, number one. And number two, she's your daughter. If you allow her to wear things that sick perverts would look at and pedos or whatever y'all call them would be all, who is wrong here, her or you? Like, woman, are you listening to what you're saying? Like, you can't be serious. God bless. We gonna continue.
I don't shame her body because she shouldn't be like shamed for having curves, you know what I'm saying, and growing and thriving, because the female body, like, we shouldn't be shameful of it, but at the same time we have to be mindful of all the sick perverts in the world. So I'm like, wear what you want, but be mindful because it's sickos out there. All right.
Right, be just as mindful as your mother who tells you do whatever you want. It's okay. You have options and choices, and I let you choose.
So she's allowed to wear what she wants. And I will never shame her body, and I will forever shame a sick motherfucker staring. And like, just even when she's in sweat, sick motherfucker stare. So never shaming girls, always shaming sick perverts. Okay. Okay.
Then did y'all see the logic behind her allowing her daughter, a little girl, to wear what she wanted? Did y'all hear her logic? She tried to slide it in. Never judge the girls, always judge the sick little perverts. What do you mean? Okay, so let's get let's have a real fucking conversation here. A man from a distance don't know if your daughter is a grown woman or a kid. If he see a woman with a skirt that's barely covering her ass and a top that got her whole chest out, is women like her that this is the problem. Like, she thinks this is okay. You really think this is not okay. You are not okay. But we are going to continue.
Number 5, she's allowed to go places alone. Now, I have heard people on TikTok complain like all these teenagers is out and about. I'm so sorry, because that teenager would be my daughter and her homegirls. I'm sorry, y'all. They be out. They be doing their thing. Just last night, they was eating at BJ's. So my daughter has her own debit card, which is linked to her checking account and her savings account. And her friends, they have their own cards. They also have their own credit cards. So they don't need us. So my baby be everywhere with her homegirls.
Y'all see how these sorry ass parents keep on giving their children adult responsibilities? Y'all are some sorry fucking parents. And then as soon as something happen with your kid, as soon as your kid do some off the wall ass shit, or as soon as they get caught in an off the wall ass situation, then you want to buck up at everybody. You're like, no, that's my motherfucking kid. What nigga will? Well, your kid just got into a situation where she owed somebody $50,000 because they tore up their whole fucking store. I'm trying to figure out what you're going to do now. Your kid just got into a situation because she was hanging out with a girl that was hanging out with a dude that was sending other girls to see other dudes. And so now she caught up in that type of situation. They all in jail. What you going to do with now what? You know, you allow her to do what she want, right? You know, she's almost grown, I guess. At least that's how you treat her. Like she's grown when she's a little girl. Let's continue.
Alone, they be doing a thing. All right. Number 6, she is allowed to speak up for herself, even if that means speaking up to me. Shit, I should have put this at number 1. Yes, my daughter is allowed even to speak up to me.
I definitely don't agree with this, but we gotta hear this. Let's continue.
So she's allowed to use her voice. I'm gonna give y'all a quick example. So one morning we were running late. She was taking forever with her fucking hair and her makeup, and I was frustrated. And I was like, yo, you need to hurry up and get your ass in a car. My daughter came out of her room got face to face to me and said, don't talk to me like that.
Didn't I tell y'all, these fucking parents are scared of they fucking kids. And this is part of the motherfucking problem. The fucking parents are scared of their own fucking kids. They fucking scared of these little motherfuckers. And that's why somebody else need to come in and lay the fucking law down around this motherfucker. Because this motherfucker said her daughter came and got in her face to face, and told her, don't you talk to me like that. And you ain't backhand her little ass. You ain't kick her ass down the stairs. You ain't throw her in the head like I asked her who the fuck she was talking to. You the problem. You the problem. Let's continue.
Don't use profanity to me. Period. I was like, wait. I said, hold on, because, like, why am I disrespecting my...
Did you see this ignorant ass woman talk about some period? Like that was the... You, dog, you, Jesus Christ. You need help. But I'm going to continue.
My daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I talking to her, telling her, so you need to get your ass in the car? Would I want somebody to talk to me like that? That's rude as fuck. So I was like, you're right, like, that's rude. She was like, don't talk to me like that. And she said, don't use profanity, don't cuss at me. You are right. My daughter is allowed to speak up, even if that means speaking up to me.
Yeah, this is part of the problem in society. She's a fucking trash parent, and it's a bunch more like her. This is the problem. Single parent homes fail kids. They're failing these children out here. And this is why you had a situation like the very first video clip that I showed. Let's continue.
Use your voice. Okay. Number 7, and the very last one. She is allowed to take mental health days to chill, to relax. Meaning, if my daughter wakes up, especially this pertains to school, if she wakes up and says, I just don't feel like it, I don't need no fucking explanation on why she doesn't feel like it. If she says, I need a day, she needs a day. Lay in the bed, go shopping, get Starbucks, do whatever she wants. But if she just says, I'm just not feeling it, she's not feeling it, and that's okay.
You get it now? Do y'all understand now? And y'all wonder why the kids are so fucking below average in education. And the level of education that we used to receive and the level of education that these kids receive now, y'all wonder why they have a C-D average. Let's continue.
That's my list, y'all. Thank you for listening. Be nice in the comments if you leave a comment, and that's it. Until next time, bye. Thank you for watching.
I didn't even read the comments, but I hope they ate her ass up in the comments. I hope they told her how foolish she really sounded. But we're going to move forward because we already at the little 30-minute mark or something. So we're going to move forward. I'm gonna speed it up so y'all ain't going to know it's at the 30-minute mark when y'all see it. But anyway, we got a couple more videos that need to play. So we shall play them. And, yeah, because this shit is ridiculous. It's real sad, gang. It's wild work. Let's see what this lady's talking about. Things I allow my 8-year-old to do. Ha! Right, her 8-year-old. Oh yeah, that's what it say, her 8-year-old. Let's continue. Let's rock out.
Y'all probably gonna eat me up for this one, but things I allow my kid to do that I hear most other mothers, parents, whatever, complain about, and they don't allow their kids to do. Number 1 is screen time. I don't give a flying fuck. You want to play with your phone, go right ahead. You want to play with your tablet, iPad, you want to watch TV, go right ahead. I got things to do, and I need to get them done.
So, instead of me spending time with you, helping you do your homework, or helping you by reading a book, or helping you even learn how to do a craft or anything like that, I got things to do, so I don't got time to tend to you. Go pick up your phone or go outside or do whatever you're going to do. Just don't bother me. I don't have time to be bothered by you, child. Let's continue.
If my kid being on the phone and doing all that is allowing me to get what I need to get done, I don't care. Now, I'm not...
Did you hear it? Did y'all hear it? She don't care. Let's continue.
Saying have them in front of a fucking screen 24/7. I'm not saying that. Okay, because my kid does still go outside. She goes to the park. She makes friends. She does all of that. But screen time should not be a fucking problem at all. That's ridiculous because half of y'all can't even put your fucking phones down for 2 fucking seconds. So, yeah. Next. Number 2, she don't have to ask me for no fucking snacks. She can have all the fucking snacks she wants. Now, don't be ODing, don't be going crazy, and you cannot have it at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning, but you can have a damn snack, okay? And you don't have to ask me. I have a snack cabinet in my crib. She can have a snack. Next is, and I believe that every kid should understand this. What's yours, it's yours. If you don't want to fucking share, you don't have to share. It's yours. You don't.
This is why our community is where it is now. Like, are we listening to what these women are saying? I really need y'all to listen and hear what these women are saying. These women are literally saying that I'm not a good parent. I do what I do as long as the child is not in my circumference messing up things that I have going on. I don't care what the child is doing. Don't worry, I got a video for y'all. Let's continue.
Have to share nothing. But when that kid has something that you want to play with, you can't have it. Why? Because you're not sharing. That's it.
Smoke gang! 420 gang, y'all know how we do. We pause through everything. 420 time. 420 time. Smoke gang, taking pause for the cause. And let's continue. Let's rock out.
As long as she's not walking around screaming fuck, fuck, bitch, bitch, and all this other shit, I don't care. I do.
There go again, y'all. There go again. There go again. I don't care. We know you don't care. Let's continue.
Not care. She knows she is not to curse on a daily basis. She knows she's not allowed to curse whenever, however she pleases. But if somebody does something to her, she is allowed to do it back. Same with hitting.
And this is why the teachers are having so many problems with the kids. Because the teacher will go and tell the child, I said to go to your chair. And the child will turn around and tell the teacher, no, you go to your chair. But let's continue.
If you put your hands on my kid, best and believe my kid is going to hit you back. There's no tell the principal. There's no tell the teacher. My kid is going to beat the shit out of your child, and that's it.
Apparently, these kids are beating up grown-ups as well that have done nothing to them. But these are the type of children that you all are raising because you all have no common sense, no marbles, no values, no morals. You weren't raised well yourself. And I'll tell your parents. That's the type of person I am. I don't care. I'll tell all y'all. Y'all are fucked up. This fucking ridiculous. And if your mother and your grandmother and your father and your grandfather allow you and they, like, oh no, it's fine you raising them like that. They're fucked up just like you. And I said it, so what? Let's go. Let's go. Continue.
Don't care. Last but not least, my daughter has had a phone since the age of 3. Okay? She has an iPhone. She ran through like 6 of them already. She breaks some, whatever, buy you another one. No, it's not on. Okay? And yes, there's parent control on it. So if she wants to download an app, it comes to my phone. If she is texting, it comes to my phone. Anything that she does comes to my phone. So, yeah, that's things that I allow my kids to know.
Ignorance, young and ignorant. These women be young and ignorant, and they all got kids. These women be young and ignorant, and they all have kids. That's why the world's so scary. That's why the other lady in the video said, these kids are not my future. And I agree with her. These kids aren't even smart enough to tie their own fucking shoes. How the fuck can they be somebody's future? You women need to get a fucking grip on yourself. Because this shit is not reality. Let's rock out, though. Let's rock out. I got a couple more videos. And, yeah. These last two videos really going to explain everything that's going on, and they're going to break down exactly what we have happening here. And let's rock out.
And besides, what happened? That really cute joke, fuck them kids. Right? So I get fucking judged for saying, look, sometimes you gotta smack the shit out of your kid to teach them, because something has to jolt them in the moment and get them to understand, no, you're not fucking in charge, and if you do that thing, you could fucking die.
The Bible said, spare the rod, spoil the child. Spare the rod, spoil the child. You cannot spare the rod. The rod is for guidance, discipline, and protection from themselves. Let's continue.
And it's my job to keep you safe, so get in your fucking room and clean it. I don't understand what's so bad about that when you've tried gentle parent, when you tried fucking telling them 115 times to stop sticking stuff in the outlets. Stop doing dangerous things that could break their neck. Especially if you're not going to carry life insurance on these fucking kids either. Then there's that whole fucking argument. Medical neglect. Like, so you won't spank them, but you'll let them fucking balance on the fucking banister till they break a leg, and then you'll tell them to walk it off. Interesting. So what happened to that? Fuck them kids. But I can't tell you how to, like, make sure they end up okay. Got it.
That shit's wild work, right? That shit's wild work. Yeah, it's wild fucking work. Let's go. Let's rock out. We got one more. And this one, the doozy right here. This the one finna cut them all up.
So
Let's
what
go
you
with
gonna...
it. Y'all know I fuck with Dana. I fucks with her the long way. I don't agree with everything that she say, but she is a level-headed, rational black woman, and I listen to her sometimes. Let's listen to this take. Let's rock.
So what you gonna do if your partner say, damn, your mama fine? Okay.
The little nigga shot the little nigga shot the little Nerf gun like he go bop his partner because he said his mama fine. I'm gonna start it over. I want y'all to see this shit for real. I'm gonna enlarge it. Let's go with it.
So what you gonna do if your partner say, damn, your mama fine? Okay. That's what you gonna do?
It's so
Y'all seen that ignorant shit. I just went back so y'all could really see. And y'all seen the mama reaction. Like it was cute. Alright, let's continue.
funny and cute, right? While he a little boy until he grew up to be a grown man who exhibits those same poor behaviors. And due to your lack of parenting, you set him out into the world where he's a menace to society.
Wait, Dana. Wait. Did you say that he's gonna grow up and to be a grown man and exhibit those same poor behaviors? And she's gonna release him to the civilians in the world. He'll be a fucking menace to society. You know what? Dana, you smart, Dana. You know that? You are a smart young lady. The woman in the video, though, what's wrong with her? Why isn't she smart enough to realize that teaching her son how to pow at somebody else because they said that he has a beautiful mother, is something wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Let's continue, though. Let's continue.
And everybody else have to deal with your problems. These little YNs in training that y'all are setting out into the world for other people to have to deal with. And due to your lack of parenting, they out here terrorizing everybody to the point they having to send National Guards into different states to try to clean it up so people can feel halfway safe in their own neighborhoods.
I've been in my home for 5 years. And for the first time, my kids have been able to play in the backyard and be able to do it comfortably. I haven't heard a gunshot in 2 weeks.
Nobody should have to feel like they're a prisoner in their own home. Nobody should have it where they scared to go sit outside or their kids to be able to go out and play because your minister society, sons, brothers, uncles, cousins are out there terrorizing the neighborhood.
And I agree. This is the problem. No one in the community wants to. Dog, what the fuck is you doing? That shit ain't. That's wrong. You can't do that type. All y'all acting like it's okay. Y'all overlooking it when it doesn't have a problem to do with you, when it's not bothering you, when it doesn't affect you, you don't got nothing to say about it. And this is the problem, because it's affecting everybody else. This is why people have black fatigue is what they call it. They got some shit called black fatigue because you all don't want to be responsible enough to raise your kids. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That's all I can say. Let's continue, Dan.
And if anybody points out this obvious flaw, then they're anti-black.
You gotta be anti-black if you don't allow your kids to terrorize shit, tear shit up, and as long as they not bothering you. You gotta be anti-black when you go and point out some shit like, yo, y'all weird and whack as fuck for allowing some dirty, dumb, stupid shit like that. You anti-black when you say shit like that. Like, why would you allow your kid to go and jump on them people and then get online and be like, well, remember, she's just a kid. What do you mean? She was a kid when she did it? She didn't act like it. She was acting like she was grown. Y'all are allowing y'all kids to act grown. Y'all are giving them grown-up responsibilities and telling them they have no responsibilities that come with whatever they're doing. You know why? Because most of you all aren't accountable. You don't hold your own self accountable. So why would you hold your children accountable? Listen, these children will end up, I'm sorry to say it, in jail or dead or something worse, missing. But we shall continue.
Like I done said before, this got to be the most backwards community. Remember, this is the community that has bigger celebrations for somebody getting out of prison and jail than they do for graduating college.
Again, I see no lies. This is no cap, no lies. This is what I be telling y'all all the time. Y'all celebrate the wrong stuff. The wrong shit is being praised around here. Y'all uplifting the wrong people. Y'all helping the wrong people. But we shall continue.
This is a group of people who treat baby showers like weddings. The same people who sit up and tell you that they unable to do different things and they unable to achieve certain goals, even though there's people who grew up in the same neighborhoods, live next door to them, who drawing circles around them in life. People who took the same situation that they grew up in and made something out of themselves. Meanwhile, they set up complaining and making excuses on why they couldn't. Y'all sit up and y'all help to create these minister societies who end up damaging our community. And then you sit up and try to act like you don't know how we got here.
That part. Everybody confused that why the black community and the black culture look like we the trash of the United States. Let's continue.
Most of these neighborhoods that we refer to as the hood was just regular neighborhoods. They were just regular neighborhood houses, apartments that people lived in, and then your minister society sons came in and ruined it. They came in selling drugs. They came in unaliving people. They came in terrorizing everybody to the point nobody wanted to live there, and it was traumatic to even have to be there. Because they don't value nothing, they ran it down, made it look terrible. I done seen it with my own eyes. I done seen places be renovated, apartment complexes get renovated. Came in and had the place looking beautiful. Looked like more expensive apartments. And guess what? They came in and just ruined them again.
Talking about took it from a 10 to a 2 within 2 weeks. That's how that shit go. Let's continue.
Just ruined them again. Because it ain't about the location. It ain't about the placement of where it actually is. It's the mentality of those people that's living there.
That part. It's about the mindset of the people, the poor poverty mindset of I don't care about anything, fuck it, so what? It is what it is. Or the richer mindset of no, we can do something about this. I can change this. No, I can paint that. I can fix that hole. I can pick that up off the ground. Come on now. We are a better people than we're portraying, than we putting on. Single parent homes fail kids. Let's continue.
Who doing a destruction. But y'all will watch a video like that first clip and y'all are ha ha kiki. It's so funny. Look at little man. Look at little man.
And that shit be so done to me. Like, ain't nothing about that shit cute. Wasn't nothing about that shit. Like, and y'all really be praising shit like that. Like, I still wonder, why do y'all even buy y'all kids toy guns? Like, why do y'all let them watch anything that has anything to do with harming, hurting people, period, shooting anything that's... Like, what is wrong? Do y'all have... A lot of y'all don't have common sense. So that means the brain that you have, it doesn't really work as well as you think it does. But I'm going to continue.
Until little man become a grown man, and now he out here terrorizing everybody. He out here unaliving people to look just like him. He out here got it to the point where people scared to go outside.
Because his mama asked him, what you gonna do when one of your homeboys tell you that your mama fine? That what you gonna do? That what you gonna do? Fucking idiot. Let's continue.
They scared to let their children play because they don't know what man and his boys got going on and what they gonna cause to end up happening in the neighborhood. But right, it was so funny though when he was acting like he was gonna shoot. So like that's funny. That's funny. That's funny to y'all, and that's why we ain't gonna never get nowhere.
Until the table is turned and somebody else's man is terrorizing your ass and your man. But I said all that to say this. Again, single parent homes fail kids. We need to get back to structure and foundation. The Bible, God leads the household. God, man, woman, children. You women need to stop acting like it's okay to let your kids do whatever they want to do and act how they want to act. And, well, you know, they just a kid. Y'all need to let that shit go. It's time to get back to the Word of God. It's time to get back to the Bible. Listen, a lot of y'all be thinking because, well, I'm living all right, living the way I'm living right now. Yeah, all the way up until the bad thing happens. So, stop doing what you're doing. Stop letting this shit go the way it's going. And stop allowing y'all kids to run y'all households. You are the parent. The child gets no say. If you tell your child that she need to eat those carrots and peas, she should eat those carrots and peas. God bless. Great day. Smoke gang shit. And we out of here.